Corsair has been on a peripheral making rampage ever since they started making their first headset, the HS1, way back in 2010. This started a journey going from headsets to speakers to inevitably gaming mice, keyboards, and even mouse pads. We all remember the whole gaming logo fiasco as it's still somewhat fresh in our minds, but that's neither here or there. The point I'm trying to get to is, has Corsair learned anything over the last 5 years with their latest lineup of gaming hardware? Let's find out together, shall we? Yes, today we're going to take a look at Corsair's latest in gaming peripherals. We have the Void headset, Strafe keyboard, and the Scimitar mouse. Let's start with the mouse, the Scimitar. This mouse is meant to be used with MMO games as it has 12 programmable side buttons. The cool thing here is that the 12 buttons are actually mechanical buttons and they are adjustable, meaning it has 8mm of slide travel so that you can place it where it's the most comfortable for your thumb. This is adjusted via the hex screw at the bottom of the mouse. The mouse has a nice soft touch finish for the left and right mouse buttons, but on the side of the mouse where your ring and pinky finger rests, it has a textured finish, giving a bit more extra grip. The Scimitar also has 4 RGB light zones, well, technically 5. The first 4 are customizable to your liking, and the 5th, while customizable, is meant to indicate your DPI settings with different colors, and it's located right here. On the bottom, you'll find 4 mouse feet and the optical sensor that goes up to 12,000 DPI. Even though the Scimitar is meant for MMOs, I had no problem with it while playing FPSs like CSGO or even Battlefield. I also found that the side buttons are easily distinguishable with its alternating pattern of smooth and textured buttons. The software made it easy to bind different functions to the side buttons when not gaming. Moving on to the Strafe keyboard, it is a mechanical keyboard that uses Cherry MX switches. It comes with either brown, red, or the new Cherry MX silent switches. The Strafe keyboards also come in on RGB version, but the version we have here is just the regular red backlit one with brown switches. It's too bad that we don't have the Cherry MX silent version though, we would love to try them out. But I hear that the silent switches were modeled after red switches, so you can kind of get an idea of what they would feel like. There's not a whole lot about the Strafe that makes it stand out, it's really a simple design and I really like it that way. It's got square buttons for backlight adjustment and Windows lock, the spacebar is textured, and there are secondary function keys for media playback. The Strafe does come with FPS and MOBA keycaps, so you can further customize the keyboard if you so choose. For the non-RGB version which we have here, there are 3 levels of brightness and the lighting can be configured any way the user likes. You can even download configurations other people post on the Strafe website. All this plus 1 USB pass-through for charging a phone or plugging in your mouse or headset. And speaking of headsets, the Void. The Void is available in 3 models, the Void Stereo, which comes with 3.5mm jacks, Void USB with 7.1 capability, and the one we have here, the Void Wireless, which is, spoiler alert, wireless. So right away, let me get something off my chest. I usually don't like wireless headsets. The sound that they produce just doesn't sound right, and the battery life is usually horrible, and I'm not big into surround sound. But I must say that the Void Wireless has been great so far. Apparently Corsair worked closely with BMW Design Works to design the final shape of the Void. The memory foam ear cups and headband are quite comfortable. The ear cups themselves aren't just a circle shape, and the memory foam really make the headset lightweight. The on-headset controls are convenient. Even on the wired Void models, the controls are also on the ear cups, so I don't have to be fishing down the cable to change the volume or mute the mic. Speaking of the mic, Corsair has implemented LEDs onto the mic for quick visual confirmations. They're calling it Info Mic. You can check to see if you have your mic muted, what Dolby surround profile you have your headset set to. It's a smart idea. The mic is not bad. Its sound isolation is quite good. Here are some clips.
Pop goes the weasel, ticky-tock, while Susie sells seashells by the seashore. Pop goes the weasel, ticky-tock, while Susie sells seashells by the seashore. Pop goes the weasel, ticky-tock, while Susie sells seashells by the seashore.
However, the one downside to the mic is that it's not positionable. But judging from the sound clips, this isn't really an issue. So the mic is good, but what about the listening experience? Well, it's really good for a wireless headset. Most gaming grade headsets tend to have an overpowering bass in my opinion, but the Void actually has a nice punch to the bass while maintaining mids and highs that are crisp. And I was also able to go over the 40-foot range with a clear line of sight to the 2.4 GHz dongle. Speaking of the dongle, you can also connect it to your phone if you have a OTG USB cable, and you can use the Void headset with a cell phone. It's pretty cool. Well, with an Android phone that has micro USB, because you can't do on the go with iPhones. Just so we're clear. And just like the rest of today's products, the Void also has RGB lighting. You can set up all 3 devices with one program from Corsair. So that's it. Corsair's new lineup of gaming accessories, the Void, Scimitar, and Strafe. From implementing a silent mechanical key switch on a keyboard, to sliding macro buttons on a mouse, to adding indicator lights on the tip of a microphone, Corsair definitely has learned a thing or two over the last 5 years to help solidify their place in the gaming industry. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. If any of you are interested in any of today's products, click here, or down in the description for more info. Click here for previous NCIX videos and follow us on social media on the right over here. But as always, like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. We'll see you later.